Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Dakar, Senegal. This is the FIBA Women's AfroBasket final between Senegal and Nigeria. And it's the veteran point guard, DM, driving right down the lane for the first 2 points of the game for Senegal. Senegal wearing the white and Nigeria wearing the green. And Azine Kalu misses. And the ball goes over to Senegal.
Do you know what we haven't seen from these fans for the first time is booing every possession. This is a change-up. They've got to try to turn Nigeria somehow.
Oh, the pass thrown right into the hands of Yangifa, who's going to go in for the uncontested, unmolested layup. No, she is fouled. Well, we talk about not turning it over, and that was about as sloppy as it comes.
Yeah, and that's a quick foul, too, by your veteran there. That was a silly foul. As you see her, she does not need to get in foul trouble. She was never going to get there. I say you just let that go, because you need to be on the floor every possession. If you get in early foul trouble, not even a minute's gone and she's already got one foul.
She misses the second. 2-1 in favor of Senegal. Into the corner to Traoré, the veteran, takes the bump and puts it up. Ibekwe, she can rebound and run with the best of them. Gets it over to Akator, who forced it up. Good defense. And now a chance to run for Senegal. They whip it to a wide open Traoré. He missed it. So the idea looks like, let's get down the court before Nigeria is set up on defense.
Yeah, definitely. And look here, they play this kind of zone to slow them down here. Look, wide open shot.
Ibekwe buries the three-pointer.
Doesn't matter. I did hear at breakfast this morning a Senegalese men's player did discuss that. He told the women's coach, you must prepare for Nigeria's press, and they look pretty good to me right now. That was a foul.
Well, the entry pass to Diarra, who's, in my opinion, not a huge threat really offensively anywhere.
Yeah.
But Nigeria will gamble. They will try to play deny.
Yeah, they will. They get at least 15 points easy in transition, as you see the shot there.
Iffy, yeah, Iffy Ibekwe. DM has it knocked out of her hands by Azine Kalu. And Akator gets it back. And there's Iffy Ibekwe. She's got 5 points for Nigeria.
There's the trap. They managed to get out of it.
And another problem here, another turnover. Azine Kalu. And she's fouled as she gets in. And the more success they have with any type of pressure, the more they're going to apply.
They thrive off of the turnovers. Like I said, Kalu here, as she goes up and gets fouled hard. Kalu has had 5 steals in a game. Elenu has had 4 steals. They have long arms. They anticipate very, very well. They trap. Like I said, they'll probably press and trap for 40 minutes. I don't know if Senegal can truly handle all this pressure. And the thing is, Nigeria will sub and keep trapping and keep keeping fresh legs in the game. So they have to be able to, as she hits the second, be able to withstand the pressure here as they look full-court press early.
8 unanswered points scored by Nigeria. And Senegal simply cannot fall behind Nigeria the way they did against Mozambique. And again, Diop, very careless pass.
You see those long R's from Elenu. She nearly had her first steal. To me, I really enjoy Elenu. She is such a good player. She doesn't get rattled. She stays smooth.
And now Ibekwe comes out, puts pressure. Missed the foul. Kiara drives in. It's a shot she has to make. Elonu knocked out of her hands. Gets it back. And Kalu misses, but now a push underneath the basket. Got to box out.
That's for sure. The referee talking to the Senegal coach about something. Oscar. Nevertheless, Nigeria's ball out of bounds.
Entry pass, oh boy, they got away with one. They shouldn't have allowed that entry pass. Now DM. Diop is open. Kalu. Former Savannah State star. Played the point guard of last year's World Cup team, Kalu. Now she passes it down low to Akator. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Nigeria ball.
I think Akator just needs to let the game come to her. I know she's trying to, work really hard, but I think she's forcing it just a little bit. Get easy offense, but nevertheless, she is a big-time player for them, so.
Kalu thought about it, and you better get a hand up. They do. Now Bekwe sidesteps the defense. Now on the baseline, Yangifa. And coming from behind, and this time it will be their ball.
Senegal need a good possession here. Kalu tries to steal the ball.
Out it goes. Traore gets inside, puts it up, and misses another one.
Good defensive possession there for Senegal. Way to stand strong.
See her pass. And Kalu stepped out of bounds, so a break for Senegal. They cannot be careless at all with the passing. Well, another entry pass. Here it goes. Traore spins, puts it up. That's good.
She's so solid, and she has that capability to double clutch in the air. And when her team needs a basket, she comes up good every time.
Akator calmly turns and scores from the baseline.
great offense there. Real. They take their time, Nigeria. Nobody's rushing them. They get the shot that they want.
Now the dunk to Diarra. Oh, Diarra. I'll tell you what, that just tells me right there she has no business being in the game if she's going to put that up.
Yeah.
That was about as weak as it gets.
Yeah, she just threw it over the basket there. She has to take her time, get her head up.
Use the backboard.
Use the backboard. She subs out here for their other veteran, Sarr. No doubt will not miss that. In a 1-2-2 zone here, Senegal. Let's see what Nigeria can do.
Yengifa, air ball right into the hands of FIBA. Then she misses the putback. Boy, that's a surprise. What a let off. Sene left open. She launches it. It's good.
And a quick basket back.
So Nigeria respond quickly, and now it's back to Senegal, but a little bit better from Senegal. Sarr, open, good!
That's exactly what they needed, another veteran to score. She's so solid for this Senegalese team. She comes off the bench and gives them great minutes.
Oh, Akator, low post, takes her time and scores.
Now that is what you need. She is so patient. I love her play.
Sene loses it, but the pass thrown too far ahead, and it goes out of bounds, and it goes back over to Senegal.
Timeout called.
That maybe hasn't been called, and whether or not that's the case, he's certainly perhaps getting inside the head of Lucic, letting him know. Dia, the backup guard in the game, number 8. She had nowhere to go, and the ball turns back over to Nigeria. I don't know where she's going.
That's the relentlessness of Nigeria, Jeff. And here they are. They sub in Macaulay and Promise. You know, there's Makamara there. There's another strength off the bench.
Akator in the lane. Her pass knocked out of bounds. Good job, Sene. Diagna in number 45 for Senegal, as well as Lalawan. And long jump shot, but the offensive rebound is there. And Victoria Macaulay off target. Now Sene, she's hit 1-3. This time she drives in, takes it back. Diagna turns, puts it up, doesn't go, stays with it. It's going to be Senegal ball. No, it's going to be Nigeria ball, excuse me.
She's surely not impressed. I thought that was the right call.
Yeah, they're getting some good looks. That's the good news. They just have to put them away.
Last 2 minutes here.
Amukamara. And the pass from Macaulay, too far away from Elonu.
Macaulay needs to turn and actually look at the basket. Her head is completely turned away from the basket. She needs to look to score that she's been doing previously in this tournament.
Sene, again, leaving her feet. What is she going to do with the ball? Well, not supposed to leave your feet, not knowing where you're passing it. McCauley catches it. Now the ball hit out of bounds. Amukamara inbounds it. Akator, the ball fumbles away. She gets it over to Agoki, who's come in. Now Amukamara, she's got to put it up and loses it, and they do not get a shot off. Possibly the best defensive stand of the game for Senegal.
Definitely. That's the first time you'll see Nigeria not getting a shot up, but great stand by Senegal. Let's see what they get on the offensive here. 1 minute left in the first quarter.
Sene eludes the defense and forces her way in and earns the trip to the free throw line. Well, she is brave, isn't she?
Yeah, she's tougher. But also, you know what Senegal's doing? They're setting screens here as she makes this run to the basket. They're setting screens on transition to help their point guard. They're not just leaving them out to dry. Their post players are setting good, solid screens so Nigeria can't trap or, you know, can't get into their defensive flow. So good job, Senegal. You have to make those, Jeff. You have to, please.
Lena Yang has come in, number 89. And Diop goes out for Senegal. And she does make one of two. Now Lena Yang playing some defense. McCauley, throws it right into the hands of Sarr.
A bit of their own medicine.
It is indeed, and then great block by Akator. Amukamara over to Agoki. And the ball, he falls out of bounds. Zelonu. I think what I'm more impressed with by anything by Senegal is the fact that they have what appears to be the attitude. They're coming after Nigeria. They're not backing down at all.
Oh, yeah, they're not going to let down. They're not that type of team.
Sene, again, just a little bit out of control. He doesn't want to try to do too much. And now Nigeria have it probably for the last shot. So I think if they get a chance to, if they have a chance to score, they'll take it and then they'll press. They got to get it across midcourt first, and they do.
You see the Senegalese pressing this time.
Akator misses. They've got time to get it down the floor. They got to hurry. Sene has it. Are they aware? No, she's not aware. They've got to launch it. Well, they fell asleep. They had 7-8 seconds to get it up floor to try a shot, and they just weren't cognizant.
Do you think
the time was running out? It's 14-10, Nigeria on top of Senegal at the end of one. Here in the final of the FIBA Women's AfroBasket. These two teams met 2 years ago, and Nigeria won the final. That was in Mali. Amukamara,
3 seconds,
turns it over, and Nigeria not functioning nearly as well. I'll tell you what, Senegal haven't played this well.
Yeah.
And Nigeria haven't played this poorly.
Yeah, and this is what they needed if Senegal was going to win. But definitely Senegal, I commend them for really turning up the heat, turning up the pressure, playing Nigeria's game really against them. As you see the screen here.
Good job beating the press. Somebody's got to be open. Sarr's going to take it all the way. She's going to miss. Diagna does a good job. She goes back up, and she scores. You got to be strong against the press. Here it is, and McCauley gets in, a little bit out of control. Wow, I can't believe what I'm watching.
She needs to adjust. The referees are not calling this soft at all. She needs to go up way stronger than that.
Lala Wan drives in and...
foot on the line, I think, maybe.
Incredible how many times that happens.
Senegal isn't really seeing the mismatch. Nigeria's switching on defense, and you've got Promise out there who's a smaller guard. I would then put Saar right in, bury her deep down. She's staying out on the three-point line. That doesn't help Senegal at this point.
Into the corner it goes. Kalu for three. Nope. And Yang doesn't play that much. She definitely has a good body for this, doesn't she? She's tall, long, and now she's going to launch a three. And she's going to hit it. Goodness me, Senegal have taken the lead.
This gets the crowd into it.
It's been a long time since Nigeria scored. Amukamara, Macaulay, Akator, good. The calm, calm collect of the veteran Akator. Nothing like experience and confidence. Saar at the line. So that basket at the other end by Nigeria was their first in about 5 minutes.
Really? Wow. They've definitely gone on a drought.
They now have, after the foul on Lalawan, they have possession and a 16-15 lead.
Good catch there. And a nice foul. For me, really Nigeria, if they're going to shoot those long distance shots and not have a good shooting night, this is what keeps Senegal in the game.
So the pass to Akator, getting it in bounds now. Amukamara, and air ball right into the hands of Diem. Back in the game, the veteran. And she takes care of the ball well there. Brings it up. Now it goes, and Yang misses, stays after it.
Good rebound. Here we have Kalu on the run.
And Kalu gets swatted. Boy, compared to the rest of the tournament, Kalu to this stage has been a non-factor.
For me, that's okay. Something going to the rim here. Look, that's strong, great defense by Senegal, but I want more to the rim because their shots aren't falling. You have to get easy buckets, so I'm okay if she gets blocked because at the end of the day, the ball went out of bounds and it's still Nigeria's ball.
Here's Kalu again. Now at Bekwe. And the pass by Bekwe. Taken by Diem. It's Senegal that's applying all the pressure. Diop for three. She's hit. Nope. He's just raising the hand to say it's a three-point attempt.
I think Nigeria also needs to get out in transition if they're going to play this real slow game.
Three-point attempt. And Bekwe, and the ball goes to Kalu. She takes the punishment, and she goes to the line. Now that is a Zena Kalu that we've watched in this tournament.
Great patience there. She knew the big defense was coming for the big play, the big block. Well done for faking the ball and getting the ultimate prize to the line.
Well, before that, she had been 1 of 4 from the floor. She had made a couple of free throws, and now she's got 6 points, as well as a couple of steals, and she's trying to take the lead back to 4 for Nigeria.
For me, Jeff, I think Nigeria need to get out in transition. They're not playing their style and offense. Let's speed it up. If you play this slow versus Senegal, this plays into their hand.
See, Niang, she's hit 1 3, make it 2. Where in the world does she come from?
She's ready to play. That's a big, big hit there in the corner. Well needed from the 89th player there. Nice. And this is where the crowd gets into it.
Mukamara drives over to Elonu. Oh boy, another of the veterans.
Ice in her veins, Jeff, ice in her veins. You can't speed up Elonu.
DM. And good hands by Nigeria. Well, this is shaping up to be a pure classic, isn't it?
Well, I'm happy to see this. I don't want to see a blowout in the finals.
Nobody
and
does.
especially this over 15,000 crowd. Definitely didn't want to see a blowout.
Well, I have to say it was something that I was kind of ready for. The way these teams had played up to now. But Senegal is showing their best face tonight.
They've got to get out and run here. Don't pull out the ball. There we go.
Kalu, great hustle. Traore as well going down, and now the foul. A little bit of a bump. And Akator having to go with the ref, saying she was pushed. So let me tell you how big of an X factor, as you look at the replay, how big of an X factor Lena Niang has been tonight. Number 89 as Akator goes out after picking up her second foul to be replaced by the veteran Mohammed. Niang had not scored a single point in this competition.
Wow.
Before tonight. She's come out and hit 2 big three-pointers. DM for 3 and a foul underneath the basket, where also getting quality minutes here at the beginning is Ida Fowl, the young center, number 30. Yeah, you remember the number 89 you were asking me about a few days ago. Somebody was joking about her.
Well, she had a donut. A donut,
yeah,
0.
0, yeah. And here she is
hitting big shots.
Traore catches it. Oh, took the bump. Now she takes it inside, and the foul has been called. And you can see that Traore, she has the little, what would you call that, a Band-Aid or a
plaster, wherever you're from.
She had that headbutt against against Angola in the quarterfinals, and that's why she has that. She had to leave the game. And Bekwe trying to get some clarification.
She's not only sacrificing her body, she's sacrificing her beauty, ultimately. Her face. And she got hit in the chin the last game as well. So she's definitely
I think she's
a tough player.
Yeah, she hasn't lost any of the beauty. Look at Hewley. He's really going to town on the referees. He's got to be careful about the pointing. But I think he was pointing at where the foul happened that he thought had not gone his team's way. Look at Traore. It's so hot. It's not only hot where we are, where it's a veritable sauna, it's also hot down on the court. Traore wiping her hands on the hardwood. And it's a one-point game. Oh, Traore had her hands on that. The handoff. And the battle for the ball. Yangipa blocked right at the end, but a foul. tell you who you have to really give credit for in this game tonight and this approach is Czech Sar. He has planned the right game.
Definitely.
But the other aspect is good box out by Muhammad to get it back. You have to wonder, I mean, Senegal have been really battle-tested here, having to win a close game, especially in the semifinal, whereas Nigeria have pretty much just steamrolled everybody. So this is the first little adversity they've had to face. Look at that.
Yeah, their first test, that's for sure.
Here she is again, Yang. Oh, she saves it in bounds. Cardinal sin. C gets it back, puts it up. Never save it. Muhammad underneath the opponent's basket. Senegal back in front.
Now Nigeria becoming a little stagnant in their offense, in my opinion.
Mukamara passes it back out to Kalu. The ball's blocked. Oh, and they call a foul on Lin and Yang. So 3 free throws are coming for Azine Kalu.
She can't foul that one, Jeff. For me, Nigeria's offense, they're just standing still as we see the foul here. Doesn't let her land.
There's no way you can foul a player that far away from the basket. I mean, she's a full meter and a half behind the three-point arc.
Yeah, it's silly.
But what I find interesting is that Lena Yang really brings a different element to this Senegal team. She's tall, she's long, she's quick, and she's got some offense, and she gets those hands up on defense. That's what she's got to do. Now here's Hewley discussing with the Latvian referee. Hewley might want to take him to task, but he's not going to win that fight.
No,
Oscar Lucius has been around.
No, he's definitely a strong referee. He knows what he's doing.
He was swimming laps in the pool this morning.
Oh, he sure was. He was committed out in the rain, in fact, swimming laps.
Rain. Rain Man, that's what they call him. And Kalu misses the first.
This is what Senegal needs. If Nigeria is going to constantly miss shots from the line, miss easy layups, Senegal will ultimately be in this game to the very end.
Kalu, wow, incredible. This is the second. I would have said, say, if I could take 5 players from this tournament and put them in my team.
Yep.
If I coached a club somewhere in Europe, for example, she would be a player that I would take.
For sure.
Kalu, she has been absolutely terrific.
She's solid.
At this AfroBasket.
You see that screen there that Kalu didn't see? That is what Senegal is doing to slow that press down by Nigeria.
Yeah, that screen, that pick or screen was set by C. Shot clock winding down. C has got to launch it. Do they have time? No, they do not. So 22-22, 3.5 minutes remaining, and I'm going to have to tell everybody that I was talking to before the game saying that Senegal had no chance, that I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, as are you.
I definitely still have my money on Nigeria, but it's definitely a task to win away, and not only away at an arena of this magnitude. It is packed to the full house. They are, you know, screaming, shouting, dancing, drums are going. It's definitely affecting Nigeria.
Boy, the pressure again. And that's the name of the game, isn't it? Nigeria have thrived on their pressure throughout this FIBA Women's AfroBasket. And tonight, it is the pressure of Senegal, which has kept them right in it. Ezine Kalu. Now Victoria McCauley skying for the rebound is Lena Yang. Boy, they start that shot clock early, don't they? DM sees an opening, gets blocked.
Push the ball, look up.
Elonu, and it's a wide open fast break. And Yengifa hustles up and lays it up and in, the former UCLA Bruin.
That's Nigeria's style. Turn the ball over and push.
And a block has been called. Hewley was looking for a charge. Look at that. Boy, Elonu, we talk about her ability to make shots and having ice running in her veins, but she's also pretty darn good defensively. Ball inbounded to foul. Oh, beautiful bounce pass from foul, but then the finish wasn't.
They've got to go. They've got to push here.
Traveling, it looked like. Here's Amukamara. Good! And now Nigeria winning a couple of exchanges. The final of the FIBA Women's AfroBasket. Mali have already won the third-place game, beating Mozambique, a game that started 45 minutes late.
Here comes the trap.
And now it's the time for Nigeria and Senegal. They have taken center stage and given us a real thriller so far. DM, great defense. McCauley takes it away. Never good to turn it over coming out of a timeout. Amukamara, good!
Great passion there from Amukamara. She hits a consecutive three, well needed for Nigeria.
Traore. Well, kind of forces her way in, takes the shot. And Elonu in Nigeria threatening to open up a big lead here at the end of the first half. Yengifa drives in. Good holding firm Senegal. DM now has it. Yang forcing it to Traore, and it leads to another fast break. Nigeria have opened up their biggest lead of the game, 8 points. Oh, good rebound from foul. They desperately needed that putback.
Yeah, strong rebound under there. There's no stopping her.
Elonu opens, so she says, why not? And then only the Nigerians there for the rebounds, but McCauley misses. An easy one.
She just didn't know where she was under the basket there.
So Diarra comes back in, Yang goes out, DM goes out, foul goes out, Diop back in, and C back in.
Last 22 seconds of the first half. Let's see if Senegal can get a good offensive look here. Five on the clock.
Yep. And she got off just in time, but it didn't touch anything, so it'll be Nigeria ball. Great defense. Senegal.
Wonderful defensive possession there. Senegal completely fell asleep. Look, the coach is saying, please, what are you doing?
Don't give away an easy one here. They've got to hurry, Nigeria. And they get it to Amukamara. Does she know? She doesn't know. What's she doing?
She can't hear.
Yeah, Hewlett's
my
going to be
bad.
upset. that is the end of a great first half. Nigeria winning the exchanges at the end of the quarter, and they have a 32-24 lead. Oh, look at that. Welcome back, folks, to the final here. Second half underway as Zina Kalu threatening to come up with a steal at the very beginning of this third quarter. So that's a good sign for Nigeria, and it's also a warning shot across the bows.
And because of that, she's able Nigeria to set up their press here. Look how close they are. Not sure what the referee's saying.
Okay, so a couple of seconds go off the shot clock, and Nigeria trying to get back with the pressure that has made them so good, and immediately they force the turnover.
Yep, double dribble. Exactly where Nigeria wanted. Not even 5 seconds have gone off the clock, and they've managed to turn over Senegal twice.
So Zina Kalu and Nigeria looking to strike first here in the second half. Ibekwe from the corner. And the battle for the rebound taken by Traore. Elonu had her hands on the ball. Now Diem for Senegal. Interesting that Diarra in the starting lineup, and then a charge called on Astou Traore, taken by Ibekwe.
That's her second, but that's a good job because she got that early foul with the first few seconds in the first quarter, so she can afford that one.
Nigeria, Ibekwe goes baseline, puts it up and in. So Nigeria gets the first two of the second half.
Nigeria starting hot here.
An offensive foul called on Diarra.
Man, I wish Nigeria's coach was in the shot here because he let one out. He is really pumped and excited for his team as they turn Senegal over yet again. Not a good start here. Not even a minute has gone off the clock. Senegal needs to get it together.
Three-point attempt from Yengifa, and the ball falls to Akator, who surprisingly missed that. I would have thought she was automatic, but now it's Diem. C puts up a three!
She was wide open on that. We've seen C hit that throughout the tournament.
Ibekwe, her pass intercepted by C, who crosses midcourt, bounce pass to Traore, who looked to score before she caught the pass.
That's an unfortunate turnover for Senegal there. They really needed that after C's hit at the three-point line. As you see the replay instant, as she holds her follow-through up. Nice three-pointer for Senegal.
Diop coming out, getting the hands up on Ibekwe. Now it's Kalu. Akator sets the pick. Kalu looks at her options. Elonu fumbles the ball away. It's into the hands now of Traore. And now again, Diem's pass. And I think the problem there, honestly, Azania, is you got to know who you're passing to.
Right. Definitely, that is an unneeded turnover. That's another turnover for Senegal. as they sub her out. It's probably the best decision right here, just to get her thoughts and collect herself to come back in. But yet again, Nigeria pushes back onto Senegal as they're turning them over and scoring.
Nope. Amukamara, but she gets it back over to Kalu. She's open. Good box out, but no rebound from C. This time, it looked like, I mean, this business is about tapping it to your teammate.
Right.
It just isn't going to cut it. You got to rebound it.
Yeah.
Grab it strong.
And everyone is just as athletic as each other, so they need to box out. You can't jump with both teams. Each team needs to box out to get the rebounds.
9 offensive rebounds for Nigeria, 4 for Senegal. Traore over to Diarra. 3-point attempt from Diop, and Diarra had nowhere to pass it. So instead of triggering a break, she kind of hesitated and took it out of bounds. Diarra goes out, Diagne comes in.
Little soft press here from Senegal.
Amukamara going to work on Diop.
Great defense from Senegal here.
Got to watch the reach, and Amukamara goes in and scores with the left hand.
Coach is begging for an and one there. Great finish from her because Nigeria was struggling there to get anything going.
And Oscar Lucic is going to go and explain to the Nigeria coach. Well, there was contact, but she kind of fell. Well, Traore kind of turned it to her on that angle.
Yeah, but what he was saying, we didn't have full possession of the ball. Amukamara didn't, and she got it back. Wow, another turnover. Nigeria is turning the heat up as well as the temperature in this gym. Another turnover from Senegal. They are falling apart, Jeff.
Well, that's one of the keys to the game is they simply cannot turn the ball over. C came up. Contact with Kalu, no call. Yangipa has it. Back to Kalu, left corner. And the ball given to Senegal.
Here you see Nigeria pressing. They'll probably trap somewhere in this corner as it comes over half. Here it comes. Here's Elenu.
Diop, tough pass. I think it went off of Diagne's hands.
Wow. Great. This is what I've seen all tournament from Nigeria. As soon as you get over the half-court line, they are coming to trap because really that's another man. That's an imaginary person there in the half-court as they can't go back over. So really it's a 3-man trap, and the sideline, a 4-man trap, is the best place to get a trap and turn over the ball, which they do, and get another possession on offense.
The C goes out with a 9-point lead. Sarr comes back in, the veteran. Amukamara into the paint again, then passes it out to Elonu. Yangipa feels her way in there, turns to her left. Great hustle, Akator, but it goes out of bounds. Sarr into Traore. Lalawan's open. And a foul called with Lala shooting the 3 on Kalu, Azene Kalu. So 3 free throws coming.
let me see this, please. I think he showed a sign of a trip as he showed his
Watch this.
let's have a look. No. She just turned around to the ball. Well, Jeff, this is called the ball doesn't lie when you don't make your free throws.
Or justice prevails.
Oh, yeah, that one works too. Makes a second.
Every point, every possession, so crucial in a game like this.
Makes the third. Here comes Senegal with the trap.
Amukamara drives in, denied. Here comes Senegal again. Lala.
It's a mismatch down low.
Sar on the baseline. Akator with the rebound. Nigeria possession. 4 seconds have gone off the shot clock. Seven points.
They need to get it over. They need to get it over.
They did not get it over according to the shot clock. And anyway, they're going to get the ball anyway.
Whoa. They were lucky on that one. Wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought that was going to be Senegalese possession. Yengipa gets it over to Elonu. Akator for three. Good! How many times does she step up and hit a big shot?
And nearly another turnover there. As soon as they scored, Jeff, Nigeria turns right back around and presses.
She's so good on the boards with her rebounding, and she's so automatic usually underneath that we sometimes forget how excellent of a shooter she is.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, there was zero hesitation on making that three-pointer.
And brings it back to a 10-point game. They needed that three.
Sene. Shot clock winding down. They've got to get into. They got to shoot it. They got to.
They don't know.
They did not.
And I think it's the noise really is affecting. I think both teams have had a shot clock violation because it's so loud in here. You can't hear, but then again, you can see. It's above the rim.
Bekwe back in the game. She comes up to meet Amukamara just as she gets to midcourt, but she crosses. No problem. Keep an eye on Akator. Here she's got it. She's going to work. She gets inside. And good block called. Hewley barking at the ref. He's got to watch it. It probably helps Hewley, in fact, if he's barking at the ref, that it is so loud in here. The referee might not be able to hear it.
Yeah, I highly doubt it. Senegal needs something here.
Yeah.
They get a foul down low.
I mean, I'm not saying he should get a technical, Hewley, but I have seen coaches remonstrate the way that he's been remonstrating. They get teed up very quickly, certainly in Europe. Lala for three off the front of the rim. Great board. Akator now on the open floor to Bekwe. And she holds it up. Mukamura into the paint. And 2 shots awarded.
Yeah, we see a different angle, but that referee has a good angle as her hand comes round and wraps and ultimately fouls.
Mukamura misses the first, but you know, this is where Nigeria really, at this FIBA Women's AfroBasket, have an advantage. Their guard play. They have Kalu, they have a Mukamura, they have a Goki. Although she misses both free throws, and it triggers a break. But Cindy holds it up. Sene trips over, leads to Alonu, and Nigeria now in front by 12. Gets it, passes it back out. Sene, much better.
Well needed.
McIntyre goes right to the basket and draws the foul. Good call by the ref there. So Nigeria definitely played better in this third quarter.
For sure, they started off well, didn't they?
Senegal now have both point guards in the game, which is interesting, Sene and DM.
Well, Nigeria can't finish at the line here. This is the third free throw they've missed.
Consecutive.
Thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome, Zania. She makes 1 of 2, and now 11-point lead. And I think that might be the biggest. No, they led by 12. So 11-point lead.
Referees having a chat about something, telling them, enough there. See, please, let's play good basketball, solid basketball. As Nigeria press yet again.
DM back to C. She's open. She uncorks it. And Ibekwe grabs the rebound over Traore. Kalu back in the game. Feeds Amofio. And a foul called on Amofio for
the hard
establishing position.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, that's a hard post up down low. Either way, they get the ball back.
DM tries to throw it over Alonu, but Alonu prevents Sar from making the catch. Now, Yangifa fouled as she gets down inside.
Nigeria needs to execute at the free throw line here if they want to break this lead open a little bit. They've left a lot of points on the line there. They're 1 of 4 at the moment.
I think it's a good substitution for Senegal. Wow.
Gosh.
Senegal just brought Niang back into the game. They need something. They need to try something different.
Yeah, they do. You're right. She was instant offense for them. in the first half, hitting back-to-back threes.
Wow. But the ball bounces out, grabbed by Amofio. And they're traveling on Nigeria.
Well, the ball is just staying on this side as Nigeria can't finish, and they turn over Senegal. Senegal can't get it over the other side, so here's the trap. Evan just needs to be a little bit more disciplined there. Don't swipe in.
Well, they're aggressive. Any more fouls will put Senegal on the line. DM right at the line, banks it in. Does she go back? Oh, they get the steal and the layup from Yang. What a turnaround.
Well, she just slipped. She slipped as she tried to inbound the ball, and she let the ball inside the court, which is...
Wow. Well, they need a little bit of divine intervention, really, if they're going to get back in this. This was the shot by DM, and then, well, we're not going to see the replay on the slip. But here they are with some full court pressure and a foul called on DM.
It's two shots.
2 free throws, but the way Nigeria have been shooting the free throws, it might not be a bad foul.
What's their stat, please, total from the free throw line? Jeff?
Funny you should ask. I've been keeping a running tally. Incredibly, Nigeria are 6 of 16 at the free throw line.
So they've left 10 points out there, putting them up a great deal.
That is a lot. That is a putrid 37%, 38% at the line. But now DM has 3 fouls. Long way to go in this. 11 minutes, 14 seconds, minute 14 to go in this quarter.
Well, Senegal needed Nigeria to have an awful shooting night if they were going to stay with them.
Yeah, but by the same token, you don't want to take away. I don't think you want to take away from the approach that Senegal has taken. They kind of taken them out of their game a little bit.
1,000% that is Senegal's. Definitely they came out here more aggressive. They trapped, they pressed, and tried to push Nigeria back on their heels. I definitely think it's worked. Nigeria is missing key shots, though, just to bust this lead wide open. And yet it's 10 points on the free throw line that they've missed. So Senegal is still in this game. So 1 minute, 14 seconds left in the third, and then a full quarter left of basketball as the fans get back into the game.
It's very simple, really. I mean, Senegal, it's got to happen with their defense. They need to create opportunities with their defense and get some easy baskets.
I would agree with you.
Because offensively, they don't really get that much.
Yeah, but they can't even get it over half court. The pressure from Nigeria is so big that they're struggling to get offense because they're turning it over.
But I think that's why now they've got both point guards, Sine and DM in, from thinking.
Yeah, to have 2 ball handlers is a good idea.
Now, that is not a mistake, by the way.
Yeah, she banks in the free throws.
If it works, whatever works for you.
Works for her.
Man, she's going to come out. Then he gets it across midcourt, makes the bounce pass nicely to C. Yang turns, passes it back outside, and goes out of bounds. despite the attention in front of her and from behind, makes the shot.
That could have been an and one there, but she is tough.
Sar for three. And the offense drying up completely. Nigeria can hold it for one if they want, but no, McCauley's going to take the shot and make it. Now they're going to try to press. No, they're going to drop back. Biggest lead of the game, 13 points for Nigeria. Sar, foot on the line, good. And that is it. So at the end of the quarter, 48-37, 10 minutes remaining. Senegal kind of hanging around, due in large part to Nigeria's profligacy at the free throw line. And Nigeria is showing more and more signs of being Nigeria that we saw for most of this tournament. Rebounded by Niang. Senegal need points and stops. Sar thought about it. Gets inside. Rebound. She thought she had it, but Amukamara gets it and pushes it quickly for Nigeria. And good help by Sar.
Good push by Nigeria, but great defense by Senegal to get back in transition.
Bekwe getting into the paint, but they throw it to Akator. This time she puts up an air ball.
There's a foul there, I think, on C.
For holding. Pushing off.
No, it wasn't on C.
Sene goes out. Traore comes back in. And Kalu picks up her dribble. Now, Bekwe beats Traore, or excuse me, Niang. And Traore gets the rebound. It was Lena Yang who had committed that foul, by the way. Here she is, C. Oh, good spin. And two fouls, two free throws coming rather for C.
Great move here, nice spin move on McCauley. Good job, C. She needs to execute at the line. The free throws are becoming so important in this game. She's a pretty good free throw shooter, and she can bring it in within 10.
She came into this game not having taken that many, but 4 of 7. So she has had her struggles. And it's always odd to me to see a good jump shooter go to the line and struggle. And misses both, but the end gets it back. Oh, and then makes a pass. All she has to do is turn and shoot.
Yeah, kick ball by number 10 there, you see, Promise.
Promise Amukamara.
Yeah, I was setting you up because I know that's your favorite name to say. Nice pass.
How about that? They get it inside the C. She's not going to miss it from there.
And here's the press by Senegal. Kick ball from Sarr.
I'll tell you, Sarr's had a good tournament. She played very well in the come from behind win over Mozambique.
Yes, very solid. She's got many years under her belt.
Adora Lonu comes back in for Macaulay. I don't think Macaulay wanted to come out.
No doubt she'll be back in though.
Akator going up against Sarr. Ball knocked out of her hands, gets it back, puts it up. Nope, double dribble. Hewley saying the ball was knocked out of her hands.
Well, Senegal catch a break there, Jeff. They definitely needed that.
See the shooting percentages, pretty similar. 37, 38% for Senegal and Nigeria, respectively. Here's Sarr again. She goes at, nope, she's going to pass it. Yang.
2 on the clock.
And C tries to force it up. Ibekwe going hard at Traore, decides not to, and now brings it back out, gives it to Akator. And Sarr reaches around.
I would like a bit more. I would like more offense from Nigeria to just go into Akator and slowing them down. Real sluggish offense for them. Get stuff moving. Get the Senegalese defense on their toes.
Sarr gambled, went for the steal.
They need to get the ball in.
Well, Gallo slipped, and then she tried to get it to Mukamura. And they got their signals crossed, and it goes out of bounds. Excuse me, goes over and back.
Well, Nigeria a little bit shaky here. Senegal's not going away without a fight.
C catches it, spins, puts it up and in, and draws the foul. A moment of magic from Mama Marie C.
They might press here. Nigeria needs to get the ball out quick as C has a quick drink and a wipe down on the side on the dead ball.
I think we could go with a wipe down.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I might go for a swim.
It's a cool off.
She completes the three-point play, and just like that, a 6-point game.
Here's the press.
Now Nigeria have to solve the press, which they do, and they get it to Ibekwe, who has it knocked out of her hands by Sarr. Entry pass, Sarr takes it away. Senegal's on the run, they've got numbers. 4-on-1. Traore pulls up and hits a three, and she is fouled! Unbelievable! Fouled by Ibekwe, who was running past, and suddenly, out of nowhere, Senegal trail by just 3 points.
Well, that's their veteran. When they need a big bucket, she definitely turns up and shows out. Look at this on the highlight.
And where did it start? It started with Sarr at the other end, the veteran making huge plays for Senegal. And this time, DM made the right decision to get it to Traore.
Well, the fans are definitely back into the game. This is exactly what they needed.
Traore makes makes the free throw, a 4-point play. It's 48-46. Game on. Now the pass intercepted by C. Over to DM, back to C. And Traore missed it. C gets the rebound, goes up, and earns a trip to the line.
Well, Nigeria falling apart here. Senegal is pressing them, full court pressing them and turning them over this time. They're panicking, throwing long loop passes that Senegal are stealing.
And really, other than Nigeria, you're right, other than their free throw shooting tonight, it's their carelessness with the ball against the press.
Yeah. Whoa, as C hits that free throw there. They miss a shot here, Saar with the rebound.
I'm a bit confused. Okay, no, she did make both free throws. I thought she had tied it, but anyway, it's a 1-point game. And Senegal now have a chance to take the lead. Lala over to C. Saar, and the pass goes out to Lala. She has to launch it. She does. And Traore there for the putback. Senegal have taken the lead. And something has fallen out of the stands in front of us. Unbelievable scenes.
I'm telling you, Jeff, she is such a class act, Traore. Number 10 there with the bright yellow hair. Look at that big rebound. Her team needs her. She turned up the other day at the semifinals, and she's turning up in the finals.
Look at that crowd. Nobody was boxing out, though. Nobody for Nigeria. As Juan, I guess she drew the defense to her.
Well, if Senegal end up winning this game, they need to give that lady there. She already has the golden hair to go with the crown and the MVP, no doubt.
Yeah, you're right. Overall, she's been terrific. But I have to say, Saar and C have come to play here in the fourth quarter as well.
10 on the clock.
Macaulay back in, over to Alonu for three. Good, big players. Show up for the big moments.
I told you, Jeff, about that ice in the veins for her. She is a big player. She doesn't get rattled as the ball gets turned over.
And look at forcing the steal. And it's going to be 14 on the shot clock. It's going to be Nigeria possession. Great time to come up. Terrific play by Macaulay. An excellent hustle there by Akator.
That's the right call as we saw C swipe the ball out.
That was Alonu's go-ahead three-pointer.
They need to set a good screen here, Nigeria, because Senegal's in somewhat, are they in man? Let me see what they set up in 1 second as they clean the floor. Yeah, they're in man. Set good screens here. Senegal will probably switch every play.
Alonu to Macaulay, she misses, and Traore with the board. Look at the defense. DM up to Saar. Somebody's got to be open, and the foul called on Alonu. So that is now free throws for Senegal. Look at that. Nigeria over the limit with 5:41 to play. That is a huge, huge stat, and no doubt that was a foul with the body.
And you see Ananu's face there. She said, ooh, as she looks up to the clock because she knows they're in over the bonus there as you see the lights under Nigeria's name. And C goes to the line. She is a true veteran. She's going to put these away.
Before tonight, she'd made all 5 of her free throws. And tonight, she has yet to go to the line. So these are her first free throws.
She's solid.
Takes her time, makes the first. And she's been very good all around tonight.
Well, what's good to see is security is coming to line.
Yeah, you're right.
around the court here as she hits the second. Timeout called.
So knotted at 51. Remember, both of these teams, along with Mozambique, along with Mali, Angola, and Democratic Republic of Congo, have all clinched places in the pre-qualifiers for the Olympics. Now it's the medals that are being decided, the spots on the podium, where they'll be. And the full court presser, and they force the turnover. Traore has it and brings it out.
Another turnover for Senegal, unbelievable.
And now Kalu almost got it back for Nigeria. And now she has excellent defense, forcing the turnover from Diem, the point guard.
Wonderful defense there because Nigeria turned it over. Now they're struggling to get the ball in. Senegal's full court press has turned up and it's really looking like Nigeria's press. So let's see what they do here. They need a good offensive look.
Kalu over to Ebekwe. It's tied at 51. Ebekwe lost control of it. And now they scrap for the ball. And the jump ball possession arrow goes to Senegal. What happened to Ebekwe there? I wonder if her hands are wet.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm sweating here, Jeff.
Yeah.
My hands are perspiring, so for sure they are because it is hot in here.
She just lost it on the turn. And Sarr, who else? Just seems to be everywhere right now. Riveting stuff.
Well, they've made a sub here. Nigeria took out Macaulay. They want to probably go faster and try to speed Senegal up and try to trap anywhere they can. It's probably going to come. It doesn't.
Back to C. Back to Diem. Back to C. Beautiful passing. Great rebounding by Sarr. She decides to go right back at the basket. She misses, follows up her shot. Good defense by Yengifa. Kept her hands up. Good no call by the ref.
She did a good job to keep her hands up there and not foul.
So there will be 12 seconds on the shot clock. And Macaulay is going to come in. She's coming in for Yengifa.
Yeah, he's playing a defense-offense type game right now, so.
Entry pass. C to Sarr. The ball batted back out to the perimeter. Shot clock winding down. C spins back to Sarr. She'll take it. And the ball batted out of bounds by Alonu. So back to Senegal. I'm just going to kind of sheepishly walk out of the arena tonight with my head down, having said Nigeria were going to be convincing winners.
Yeah.
Because Senegal have really come out with a performance tonight.
I'm really impressed by them.
Oh, what an attempt.
They need to push it here. They can't let Senegal.
Wow. They ended up getting the ball back. And now it's Macaulay. And she passes back to Akator. I think Hewley wasn't too happy with that pass from Akator. But Akator catches it and scores an easy one.
Wonderful.
She lost her defender.
Nigeria. They need a bit more of that, Jeff, if they're going to win this game. They can't afford to foul either because it sends Senegal straight to the line, so they've got to be disciplined.
Sarr again. Sets the pick. And Kalu is such a wonderful defensive player. I mean, she is just bossing this. Look at this. She's having the hands up. Well, this is the Akator drive. But if you're a point guard, you've got to be careful with Kalu when she's guarding you.
She has great hands.
Traore back to Sarr, wide open.
They got to go.
Kalu, she's going all the way and earns a trip to the line.
The referee on the sideline there, he did a good job not calling an early foul because she did have the advantage as she drove. And look, that's a big hit. It's the right call. She doesn't have her feet established. She's not in the charge position. It's a good call, referee. Now, Jeff, guess what happens?
Free throw line comes into play.
He sure does.
And so far today, Nigeria at the line just 8 of 18, 44%. And Kalu is 4 of 6, 66.67%. And she misses the first. Edeferoku and Amobio looking on, wanting to help, and having to just cheer on from the bench. Diouf is going to come into the game for Senegal at the next opportunity. Kalu misses both, but nobody. Sarr did not step in front of Akator and box out. So Senegal guilty of standing around at the free throw line. Now McCauley goes up and draws the foul from Traore.
Sorry. That is her, let's see, her third. Yep, I see you there. So they've got to hit free throws, Jeff, please. And Anu misses 2. Victoria McCauley is going to hit this. No, she doesn't. Come on, Nigeria. If you want to win this game, you must hit the free throw line. It is in their heads now as Senegal pray for her to miss it. Yet again, as the crowd boos for her to miss it.
This time they do box out, and they get the ball back. So missed opportunities here for Nigeria. They can point to the free throw line if, in fact, they do lose this game, because it has been a hard show for them. Diouf over to Traore, open.
Another
foul while attempting a 3.
And guess who it is?
It's Ibekwe. The second time she has fouled a three-point shooter tonight. Here it is again, look.
I think she got hit in the eye there is what she's saying, but so what? You're in the offensive player's cylinder and she shoots. And she also misses, so it is an abysmal night from both teams from the free throw line. And the score stays the same, when really someone should be winning by now. There we go, she brings her team within 1.
So Ibekwe, she fouled out. She makes the second as well, so we have a tie game. I think she has. Her live stats say she has 6 fouls, so that can't be right. She would have been going at 5. Here's McCauley. Drives in, hands it off.
They
now
go to
more
the
free
line.
throws for Nigeria.
At this point, I'm fouling too. Nobody's making free throws. I'm fouling Nigeria every time they have not successfully shown that they are automatic from the free throw line. And now it's a mental thing. I think everyone has it in their head that I've got to make it, can't miss, and you're thinking about missing.
So she's 1 of 2, Akator, and takes her time there. That looks really good.
Yes. She's solid.
That woman there was thinking about the long ride home. It's going to take forever after this one.
That's for sure.
It's like half of Dakar is in this arena tonight. And she makes just 1 of 2. So a basket would put Senegal in front. Beware the Nigeria defense here. The quick hands. Traore gets into the paint. Tough shot. And a foul has been called.
That was pretty late, that foul. I would love to see the replay. I think it's called on Kalu.
And I think Hewley didn't like it. He walked all the way to the other end of the bench. Well, it looks like it's a good call. 5 fouls on Alonu. She's lost for the rest of the game. Well, we've talked so much about Nigeria's depth. So that comes into play, and you can bring a quality player back into the game like Yangifa. And you saw the AfroBasket trophy there that'll be presented tonight to the winner of this game.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
And now the queen of Senegalese basketball misses her free throw. 5 of 7. And she ties it at 54.
They press here. Elenu wants the ball in quick.
Oh, good. 10. Amukamara has it. Now Nigeria, they have numbers 4 on 3, but then Amukamara pulls it back out. What will they run? Something similar to last time. No, it's going to be Amukamara driving in. A little bit crazy shot. And Diop has it. Pass to Sar. Out to Traore. Into the corner to Diem. Into Traore, and good defense, turning it over. Here comes Amukamara. She drives in and is fouled.
Promise Amukamara with one more shot. She promises to dazzle. Yeah.
Fearless move. C just kind of slid into position late. Great call by the ref. The Ethiopian referee. So 2 points now, the advantage, and a chance to go up by 3. Promise, though, has had her struggles at the line tonight. She missed her first 2 attempts, but she's 0 for 2. And this time takes a deep breath and calmly makes the free throw. So it's a 3-point lead, and Hewley of Nigeria calls timeout. 93, 90, 84. I mean, just a lot, 4 more occasions as well, back in the late 70s and into the 80s. So
Nigeria nearly turned the ball, turned Senegal over.
Sene gets it over to Traore. Traore, rather. Now she has it, goes baseline.
Two seconds on the clock.
And intercepted by Akator, so 3-point lead, and Senegal's chances now might be about to dry up. And Sene turned too late. She might have had a chance to pick that off. Shot clock about to expire. Macaulay goes out of bounds with 1.2 seconds remaining.
They got to get something at the rim here. Wait, whose ball is it? Both a Senegalese and a Nigerian player both standing out of bounds because they both think it's their ball. Oscar speaks with the other referee there. They're going to have a discussion. This is going to be a big decision.
Well, even if they get possession, Nigeria, it's going to be tough with 1.2 seconds. Or maybe they want to see how much time is on the clock. They can do that in the final 2 minutes. And they can also look and see who the ball went off of. So,
yeah. Use all the facilities available to you.
So those 3 heads put together, as we've seen so often in this tournament.
Yeah, there's a 4th.
Oh, I think that.
They're off. Is it off her foot?
It might be off Macaulay. Watch again. Oh, yeah, it's off her own foot. That's going to be
Senegal's ball.
Yeah, they're going to give possession to Senegal.
Yeah, off her foot here. So it's going back the other way.
Good use of technology.
I just need them to call this call very quickly. I don't need them sitting there all day. Okay, they've made a decision. And the decision is Senegal's ball. Right decision, referees. And Senegal want to talk about it. They call a timeout.
Here we are in Africa, and we've got a sellout in this amazing arena. Senegal inbound the ball.
10 seconds on the clock.
DM back to C. DM has it, rims out, and rattles out.
Big rebound from C there. That's not like Nigeria to give that up, but that is great effort from C, getting a second possession here. As you see, she gets fouled. This is important here. If she makes two, there's still enough time. There's still enough time for Nigeria to go down and potentially Senegal to come back and have another go at the basket. So let's see if C is composed enough.
There's an eternity in this game. 45.6 seconds. So many things can happen.
Hits the first, Jeff. She sure is. Can she do it again?
Well, she's got 12 points now. 3 and 6 at the line. Oh, and again, instead of DM grabbing the ball with both hands, she tries to tap into a teammate. And almost getting the steal, but look at Nigeria, they've broken the press. Yengifa has it, but then they went for the shot, it wasn't there, and the ball bounced around like a pinball. Sar had it. And let's go back to that missed free throw. DM goes up, instead of rebounding it, tries to tap into her teammate.
Yeah, she needed
to grab that. Isn't it?
Yeah, that's the game there, but also, whew,
well,
man,
if she misses both, it's a 2-point game. If she makes both, it's a 2-possession game.
It's a good foul by Senegal, to be honest, because they have not shot the ball at all from the line. She hits the first. She promises Amukamara to hit the free throw, Jeff. Did you like that one?
Yes, indeed. She's now 2 of 4. It's always an adventure. She misses that one. And Akator gets in there and gets the rebound.
Wow.
They've got to get out and foul.
There's only 8 seconds on the clock. Wow, Akator with the big, solid rebound. Jumps out of the gym for that one.
Not for the first time. Senegal not able to box out on the missed rebound. Credit Nigeria. It's been tough. But here they are.
Oh, look at those dance moves. Still
those
fresh.
are the Nigerian fans that we're seeing. They're up kind of behind one basket. Interesting how a lot of fans are heading for the exits, thinking it's over. Oh, ye of little faith. What if your team wins the game? You're going to miss out. I guess they don't want to face that traffic.
They sub in a bit of height here, maybe for the offensive rebound. No, excuse me, the defensive rebound. Senegal sub in.
So Kalu at the line. She's had some misses tonight and misses another one. So she's had a difficult time there at the strike. 4 of 8. If she misses this, it is a 1-possession game. And you wonder if Nigeria would foul to prevent giving up the 3-point attempt.
She's overthinking it. Just do your regular routine, please. There it is. 2-possession game now.
Well, Dia, oh, she was almost out of bounds, and then she threw the ball away. She threw the ball away.
She was tiptoeing the line there, Jeff. She was worried that she was going to go out of bounds, and if anything, it's better to go out of bounds because you can set your defense.
So instead, they commit the foul, and now...
Look at Elenu in Akator's face.
Now I think the word miracle comes to mind. Even if she makes, if she makes one, it's still a 2-possession game, but they've got less time. Have to push the ball up the floor. If I'm Nigeria, I don't foul. If you foul, you stop the clock, and you put Senegal on the free throw line. I don't think they would do that. And she misses it, so now they got to push it. It's a 5-point game. DM puts it up from 3. She went for the rebound. Abukamara has it. Nigeria are going to celebrate for the second consecutive time. FIBA Women's AfroBasket glory here in Dakar, denying the host a precious title, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for these athletes. Senegal had their opportunities tonight, and really they have to be saluted for how they came out tonight. They came out strong, and they really believed in their chances. But at the end of the day, you have to play better basketball than they did. And you have to credit Nigeria, all the adversity. They didn't have their best game tonight, but they had enough to win.
Wow, what a great game. That's exactly what you want to see in a championship final match of the tournament. You know, it really could have gone either way. Both teams had flurries of good plays and bad plays, turnovers. They both pressed each other, causing turnovers. As you see, Kalu there saying, we're number one, we're back-to-back champions. That is a very hard thing to do, Jeff, to come and win this tournament, not only in 2017, but again this year.
Are you happy for the Nigerian fans that came to watch their team? Senegal, I have to be honest, you know what? I praise them for the way they came out tonight.